My name is Sarah Pay. I'm excited to welcome you to our at-home workout series with the Healthy Living Revolution and the Shred 10. Our goal with this workout series is to inspire you to move. If you are new to working out or ready to take it to the next level, these workouts will be for you. Today, we'll be taking you through a 20-minute body weight boot camp style workout. I'll be demonstrating all levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. If at any time you need to change your level, you feel free to do that. Grab water whenever you need, take a rest, and remember, this is your workout. All right, we're gonna get started today. You don't need any equipment at all. Maybe a mat would be helpful for some of the exercises where we'll be on our back or in a plank position. We're gonna start doing a strength exercise for 1 minute, move to a cardio exercise for 30 seconds, and we'll follow that up with a 30-second isometric hold. Our first exercise is going to be a push-up. We'll start with a high plank position, or you can drop it down to your knees if you prefer to do your push-ups here. We'll bring the chest all the way to the mat. Make sure that you exhale as you press away from the mat, keeping your gaze straight forward. Try not to look down at your knees or your belly button. And then if you feel like you can come up to your toes to make it just a little bit more challenging, that's great. Another option in your push-up is to come all the way down to the mat, lift the hands, and press all the way back up. Remember that we're here for a full minute. You're getting as many reps in as you can with good form. From push-ups, we'll move into a dynamic exercise where we'll get our heart rate up just a little bit. Finish these push-ups strong. Just a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and mountain climbers. You can go as slow or as fast as you like here. Again, your shoulders are stacked over the elbows, elbows over the wrist. If this is a little bit too challenging, slow it down. Just driving the knee into the chest, or pick up your pace at any time. Remember that if you need to rest or grab water, listen to your body, do what you need. And we're going into a forearm plank hold. So drop it down. This time shoulders are over the elbows. Your gaze is right out over the hands. Your toes are tucked under. Your heels pressed towards the back wall and your core is engaged. Tuck your tailbone a little bit. Engage your quads. If you need to drop down to one knee, alternating sides, or even both for just a rest. You've got 3, 2, and we are done with the first set. Awesome work, you guys. Moving into set number 2. We're gonna go into some leg work, beginning with air squats. So, you're dropping the tailbone down to the floor. Your gaze, again, is straight forward. Make sure you're driving weight into the heels. You can take these as slow or as fast as you like, but be sure to get a full range of motion. We want to squeeze the glutes at the top and continue to breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Remember, we have 1 minute here for our strength section. We're going to move into jumping squats. Finish these out strong. You'll use your arms for momentum on this next set, and we'll pick that up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and jump squats. So, if you are not up for jumping today, you can take this into an air squat and then come high on the toes to increase your range of motion and to get the calves working a little bit. Again, you're squeezing your glutes at the top here. And if you're really ready to get after it, picking up your pace, going for speed. You've got 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now, if you've got a wall nearby, this is a great opportunity for a wall chair or a wall sit. Otherwise, we're holding our squat here. The chest stays lifted, The core is engaged, tailbone is tucked just a little bit. Make sure that your knees are not extending past your toes, and remember to breathe. Feeling that burn here. You're so close. We're moving on to the next set in 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great work. Our next set, a little bit more upper body work. We're gonna go from a pike press into donkey kicks, and then we're gonna end up with a down dog hold. So I'm gonna be upside down here for a few seconds. You're gonna bring the hands out, maybe 2 feet from the feet. You're gonna tuck your chin, and we're gonna drop the forehead down to the mat. Straighten back out. You'll come high on your toes each time. If this is a little too challenging, you can drop down to the knees. It's like a modified push-up, but you're gonna get into your triceps a little bit more. If you can bring your stance in a bit, it's even a bit more challenging. We've got just a little bit longer here in the strength set. Our next exercise is donkey kicks, where you'll get your heart rate up a little bit. Just a few seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2. If you want to give your wrist a little break, take a few seconds here. We're coming right back down. We're lifting the heels just up off the mat. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe get the heels a little higher, maybe kicking all the way up, or just 1 foot at a time to bring it down a little. Your heart rate will get up here. It's just 30 seconds. And we'll finish up with a down dog hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, and walk the hands out a bit. Tuck your chin, stretching out the back of the neck. Letting your heart rate come down here. Driving heels into the ground. Think about pressing the chest back towards the knees. This is our 3rd set of 4. We've got just 1 more left in this round. Keep holding, keeping the shoulders engaged, the abs are tight. You've got 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great work, you guys. We're coming down to the mat for a little bit of core work. We're gonna start out with V-ups. So, modification here. If a V-up is not in your practice, we're gonna grab behind the hamstrings and pull the knees into the chest. So we've got 1 minute here. Working the abs. Make sure that you exhale as you lift. These don't need to be fast, although you can pick up your pace if you like, if you're looking to take it to the next level. Remember, there's always the option to grab behind the hamstrings, keeping your gaze right out over the toes, engaging the inner thighs. Keep breathing. Sometimes we forget to breathe in a plank or when we're on our back. Just a few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna move into a fast bicycle. So elbow to the outside of the knee. Heart rate really gets up here. I may do a little less talking. Make sure that you're not crunching your neck. You want to keep your gaze lifted, keeping your toes flexed. If you want to take this a little slower, you can. Or maybe even just moving the legs. And 3, 2, coming into a hold. So again, you have options, just like on our V-up. You can hold behind the hamstrings. You can put your hands down behind you, or you can challenge yourself to lift the hands overhead, maybe straighten out the legs. Hands can be out in front of you. Make sure you're not dumping into the back, keeping the chest lifted. This is a perfect place to hang out and finish out round 1. Keep breathing. It always helps to smile. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, great work, you guys. We're gonna go through that one more time. This is a perfect opportunity to grab a sip of water, shake it out a little bit. Make sure to take a few deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit on this second round. You'll have 30 seconds of strength, 30 seconds of cardio, and 1 minute in that hold. You'll notice how your heart rate really gets up even in that hold. You can break a sweat being completely still. All right, hitting round number 2. We're gonna start back at the beginning with our push-ups. Just 30 seconds this time. Maybe you try them on your toes this time. If you did them on your knees, it's half as long. Here we go in 3, 2, and go. 1 minute here. Notice that as the body begins to fatigue, your form may be compromised. Think about the way that you're engaging your core, the alignment of your joints. Just a few more seconds here. Drop down to the knees if you need to. Remember, this is just 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up to your mountain climber. Driving the knees up to the chest. Take this at your own pace. Remember that if you want to slow it down, just tap the foot in, or really pick up that pace. Also a 30-second interval. Just a few seconds left here. Finish it strong. Getting ready to drop into that plank in 3, 2, and coming down to the forearms. Your gaze is out over the hands. Squeeze the glutes, engage the quads, tuck the tailbone. Try not to sag or pop the butt up to the ceiling. This hold is a little longer this time. We're here for a full minute. Taking it just a few seconds at a time. Do a quick body scan. Make sure that all your muscles are engaged. And if you need to rest, tap the knees down and get right back into it. Continue to breathe. Amazing work. We're more than halfway through our entire workout. Finish this plank strong. Hang in there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and you are done with set 1 again. Moving into set number 2, we're going into our squats. So 30 seconds this time of low air squats. Maybe you get a little lower. Maybe you squeeze your glutes a little tighter at the top, pressing the hips forward, keeping the chest high. 30 seconds here. We'll go into those jump squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Remember, if you're not jumping today, you're coming from a squat to a toe raise. If this hurts your knees at all, reduce your range of motion, take a small squat, and focus more on the calf raise. We'll move into a 1 minute hold here. And I would encourage you to use a wall for this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and squat it down. Maybe hands stay at the chest. If this is not challenging for you, hands can be held out in front or maybe even overhead. I like to keep my hands at heart center. Continue to breathe. Checking your alignment, tucking the tailbone, engaging the core, driving weight into the heels. Feel that burn. That's your muscles saying, please give me some oxygen. So take a deep inhale here. Imagine that you are sending the breath to your quads. Not much longer, you've got this. 1 breath at a time. Come on, hang in there. We're halfway through round 2. Just 2 more sets after this. And you're so close. 5 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and done. Shake it out. All right, we're coming back to those pike presses, donkey kicks, and a down dog hold. If this makes you feel dizzy at all, skip this round. Maybe do some jumping jacks. You can go back to any of the other exercises we've done, but listen to your body. Walk the hands out just a bit. Fingertips are spread wide, tucking the chin, and go. You've got 30 seconds here this time. Elbows go straight out to the side. We'll move from here into our donkey kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Straighten out the elbows and drive heels up to the glutes. Going as fast or as slow as you like here. Maybe taking a breath in between each rep, or really picking up that pace. 1 foot at a time is great. We're almost through this, getting ready to move into that 1 minute downward facing dog. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and walk it out a little bit. A high plank is where we want to start the alignment for our downward facing dog. Pressing the glutes to the ceiling, heels to the mat. Moving your shoulders away from your ears. Pressing the chest through. Taking deep inhales and exhales here. Every muscle is fired up in the body. So I like to think of this as active rest. You're about halfway there. Keep holding. We have just one more set after this. Good, keeping the chin tucked. Feeling the quads engaged, straightening out the knees here if you can. Your shoulders may feel on fire. Think about pressing into your heels. 3, 2, and time. All right, we're moving into that last set here. A little bit more core work. So we did core work in our plank position, doing that plank hold, but this is a little bit more targeted. Starting with our V-ups again. We have just 30 seconds here, reaching for the toes every time, or modifying this by grabbing behind the hamstrings. You can make this cardio if you want by picking up your V-up pace. Don't forget to breathe. We'll move into bicycles here in 4, 3, 2. Interlace hands behind the head, opposite knee to elbow, toes are flexed. Squeeze the obliques each time. And pick up your pace as you like. Keeping the gaze lifted, not compromising the neck. You're so close. 4, 3, 2, and moving into that last hold. You've got 1 minute here. This is where we finish it out. Finish strong. Decide how you want to do it. You're either grabbing behind the hamstrings. Hands can be behind your butt. Toes flexed. Hands lifted up overhead. Maybe they're out in front of you. Maybe you switch it up. Don't forget to breathe. The finish line is in sight. You have done amazing work today. Don't forget to hydrate when you're finished. Take some time to stretch it out. We've worked every muscle in the body today. And we're almost there. Come on. Stay strong. Remember, this is your workout. You're not disappointing me today. This is only about you and being better than the way you were yesterday. So if you've never done this before and this is your first time, even giving it a try is better than yesterday. Here we go. We're down to 5 and 4, 3, 2, and you are done. Awesome work. Give yourself a high five. That's a clap. You did amazing. Drink your water, stretch it out, and enjoy the rest of your day.